Hello Capricorns, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your general love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. Now we are going to grab a couple of these for some overall energies, then we're going to jump right into your tarot. I do want to just remind you guys quickly that tomorrow is the last day to get your orders in for the special. It is a person on your mind recorded video reading for $22.22, and everything that you need to know about what is covered in the reading or how to schedule that, all of that is posted on the community page for you, or my emails in the description box below. All right, so you had the first one come out, and this is their energy towards you. It says divine intervention or time for reflection. And then we have, for your energy towards them, we have love or strong affection. To me, this feels like there are kind of larger forces at play. Some of you could be going through a period of separation or no communication, or maybe just very minimal for some of you. And it does feel like with this coming up as a divine intervention and time for reflection, this space and this silence is something that is needed. And it does feel like there are, like I said, there are larger forces at play with that divine intervention. It does feel like this is somebody that you do have a lot of love for, or you still have feelings for. We see this crossroads or direction at the bottom of the deck. So some of you, either this person could be at a crossroads, maybe you could be at a crossroads, there could be decisions that need to be made. For some of you, I see this party or having fun. I see unblock me. Will you listen? So for some of you, somebody could have some unhealthy coping mechanisms going on here, or ways of keeping themselves distracted. Some of you, there could be a block in communication, whether you have blocked them or they blocked you. If it's not an actual, like if it's not a literal block of, you know, like blocking someone on social media or blocking someone's phone number, it could be like an energetic block or a boundary. It says, I miss you. I want to connect. Please unblock me either literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. And then we have, will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out, and will you believe me? So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what's going on. It definitely looks like there is a period of, you know, a separation here. And it does look like this is something that maybe is needed at this time. All right. So the way that you are being viewed by this person, we have the Two of Pentacles. So Capricorn, somebody here could be viewing you as maybe having a lot on your plate right now. There's a lot that you are responsible for, a lot that you're trying to take care of or manage. It could also indicate that this person feels like you are like trying to maintain more than one thing. So whether this is maybe more than one connection, or this is like maybe you're trying to, you know, maintain being a parent and your career, or you were trying to maintain this relationship and your career or your responsibilities. It's just this person views you as like having a lot on your plate that you're trying your best to manage. They could also be viewing you here with this Two of Pentacles energy as somebody who is a little bit torn, kind of going back and forth. Maybe somebody who has some mixed emotions when it comes to this person and this connection. Like I said, sometimes this kind of comes up to me when there's a little bit of a difference between, like, feeling pulled in two separate directions, like between the head and the heart. Obviously with this love or strong affection, like this is somebody that you love, this is somebody that you care about, but there's something that's kind of pulling you in a different direction, and that could be more of maybe your mind or what you think is best for you, or there's something about it that is causing you to feel conflicted. At least this is how they're viewing you, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean you are in this energy. This is just the energy that they're perceiving you to be in. Now, what is the challenge for this person when it comes to Capricorn? And that is your energy, Capricorn, as well. The Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Okay, we have the Moon. So this is their challenge as it comes to you. This could be a couple different things. One, it could just indicate that this person is lacking clarity when it comes to you, whether within themselves, how do I think, how do I feel about this connection, what do I want to do, or whether it's that lacking that energy about you. So what I mean by that is, how does Capricorn feel about me? What is Capricorn thinking about me? What does Capricorn want? It's just there's a lack of clarity here. This could also indicate that either you are keeping your thoughts or feelings kind of close to your chest and this person's unable to kind of read you at this time, even especially if you're in a period of no contact. But they could also be, keeping things close to their chest. Now, there could be secrets between the two of you as well, or, secrets within this connection, or that connection could be a secret itself for some of you. I don't think that's the case for all of you, and I think if it is for you, you know. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. What is the challenge for Capricorn when it comes to this person? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Trying to heal. Trying to forgive. Trying to accept. Accept things that have happened, accept the current dynamic between the two of you. There could just be things that you're trying to forgive. Maybe you're trying to forgive them for things. You're trying to forgive yourself for things. Definitely feels like there's, healing that you're trying to focus on as well at this time. How is Capricorn perceiving this person? How is Capricorn viewing this person? We have the Fool card in the reverse. You could feel like this person here is... I'm getting it two ways here. I actually might just clarify it. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could... And the Devil. For some of you, I'm still getting it that it could be two separate messages. So I'm just going to give them both to you, and you take it how it applies for your situation. You take what resonates for you. For some of you, you could be viewing this person as somebody who has taken, maybe too many risks when it comes to you in this connection. Like some of their actions, choices, and behaviors could have felt like they were not prioritizing you or the connection, right? That they did a lot of things to really risk that or inflict damage upon it or onto you. And so I definitely feel some of you could be viewing it that way, this person that way. I think that is very hurtful, and it also creates a certain level of, fear and distrust. For others of you, you could be viewing this person as being very closed off at this time, being unwilling to, or too afraid to take some kind of action. So you could feel like somebody's too afraid to reach out to you at this time. For some of you, it could be both. Maybe it's that they did take way too many risks with your heart here, and now they're, fearful of communicating with that Devil, Page of Pentacles energy. Okay, tell me about this Two of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. So, especially if there is a blockage or there's no communication, I definitely feel like this person is still very fixated on you, Capricorn, with that Page of Swords energy. I also feel like this could be somebody trying to figure you out. So whether they're trying to figure out a solution or trying to figure out what to do, what to say. Like I said, they're having this as the Moon card as the challenge. So there's things that they're lacking clarity on. So I definitely feel like there's things that this person is trying to figure out. I feel like they're very fixated on you. So even if they're not communicating, it definitely feels like someone's, very fixated and thinking about you quite a bit. And I also feel here, this could be like watching your social medias, trying to figure out like what you're up to, what's going on. Tell me about this Moon energy. We have the Temperance. So the Temperance now is coming up as a challenge. There's definitely something here that is, you know, it's been too much and it's very out of balance. And I feel like there's this energy of somebody really struggling to decide whether they're struggling with waiting. And I'm not quite sure if that's like this, like feeling like they need to wait a little bit more, or if it's feeling like I can't continue to wait. So there's something here where I feel like there's something coming up with timing, where I feel like somebody's feeling like if I wait too long, I could really lose Capricorn. But if I don't wait long enough, Capricorn may not be, you know, open to hearing from me, or may not be, you know, ready to. Especially with this forgiveness energy coming up, Capricorn, this person may feel like you're not able to forgive them for something yet, or that maybe you still need some time, but they're afraid to give you too much. Okay, that's too many. Tell me about this Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the Lovers in the reverse. So there's definitely been a huge disconnect. And it's not that I feel like you still do care about this person. You still have feelings for this person. But I also feel like whatever this person has done has changed the way that you view them and view this connection. So it definitely has created a significant disconnect, and you just don't view them the same way that you once did. This person could also feel like you've already made up your mind about them. Like you've already made a decision here. Sometimes the Lovers to me can be like making it feels like the right decision. Like the one that is maybe, if we're in a predicament of deciding, you know, is this what I want, or is this what's best for me? To me, the Lovers is choosing what's best for you. And I kind of feel that here, where this coming up in the reverse, somebody feels like that's what you're trying to do here. But I feel like they disagree that this is what's best. Tell me about this Fool card in the reverse. You have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is kind of feeling like, what is that expression? Like damned if you do and damned if you don't. It's kind of what's coming through, because somebody feels like if I've taken so many risks with Capricorn here that if I, you know, reach out now, they may be just moving on. They may not want to hear from me. And that's part of what this, that reminds me of that energy that we saw at the bottom of the deck of, you know, will you listen? If I reach out to you, would you believe what I said? You know, would you hear me all the way out, and would you believe me? Someone's not even sure if they do reach out to you yet, if you are like willing to hear from them, or if you are if you would believe them, but they also feel like, you know, they're taking their own risk, that you could walk away if they don't, or you could already move on if they don't reach out to you. So I definitely feel like somebody's struggling with this timing. And I do feel like with this time for reflection that somebody has done a lot of thinking since you guys have been in this period of separation or no contact. But I just feel like there's been a lot here. I feel like you've been through a lot with this person, Capricorn, and I definitely feel like there's been a lot of hurt. I think you're trying your best to forgive this person, even if not for any other reason than just for yourself. But I do feel like you could be struggling. The signs I'm seeing for you, I see Capricorn, I see all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I see Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that's what I have for you. I do hope that it helps. And everything that you need to know is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.